Windsurf just got a huge upgrade. And today we will be testing out this upgrade because it's going to be so insane. Let me show you exactly why. So Windsurf Wave 8 just launched. And guys, it comes with 3 new models that currently are available and unlimited for completely free. So these models are the first actual coding models out of the Windsurf team. This is so big because they don't have to pay third-party providers, so it's a lot cheaper for them to serve their own models to the Windsurf users. So they release 3 new models. Completely for coding, so this is beautiful. We're getting even better performance and probably lower pricing and more usage out of these models. So the first one is the Software Engineer 1. This is at 3.7 and 3.5 sonnet levels in terms of its quality, but it's quite a lot cheaper. So this is very good. And there is a promotional period where you can use it for free, completely unlimited. Then they have the light version of the model, which replaces their Cascade base with a lot better quality. This is unlimited usage to all users, free or paid, so you can start using Windsurf completely for free with the Software Engineer 1 Lite, and you don't have to use anything else. This is pretty awesome. Then you have the mini model, which is extremely fast, and this is for the tab version. So when you click tab with auto completion, they use that model. So that's also very nice. So they say why they created it. Well, they want to create their own solution to the problem. They've got loads of data. They have so much usage. So let's go into the benchmarks. So guys, here is the first one. Let me zoom in a little. And in any case, if you want, and before we move on, I want to tell you that I have created a course that lets you unlock your productivity with AI. You can join it for a very cheap price right now of $10 on Udemy. I will give you the link down below for it. 18 hours of videos and materials teaching you AI tools, and it continuously updates and improves. So, I think it's a great deal. You support the channel through this way. Link for the course down below. Let's keep moving. So guys, this is the evaluation for the software engineering task benchmark conversational. All right. So this is essentially, it goes into the middle of the chat from a cascade task, and it tries to fill in the gaps and finish the task. So here we can see it compared with 3.7 Sonnet, 3.7 Thinking, 3.5, and we see Software Engineering 1, their tool, to be equally good. Then we have DeepSeek V3 as a reference. We see the Software Engineering Lite compared to the mid-size models. So it beats Qwen 3. This is great. Both of them are free. So this is very interesting. This is the end-to-end software engineering task benchmark. And we can see again that it has pretty similar performance to Sonnet Thinking and Simple Sonnet. And also the Software Engineering Lite version is also super good. So I guess this is very, very valuable because you can use this completely for free in their editor. And this is the daily lines contributed in production metrics. So they're doing a good job. They're outpacing Sonnet in this case. So this is super interesting to see. And this is the contribution rate of Cascade. So this is, let's see, the amount of files edited and the percentage of changes to the files. Okay. And again, we see pretty similar results. And now they're going to talk about the Software Engineering 1 Mini. Of course, I'm going to benchmark them in just a little bit in the Windsurf editor, show you how to use them. But yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. This is a big news. And the community has been budging. Like they say, it's actually impressive. And everyone is super happy with it. So I'm really interested to see if it actually works as well as they potentially say. So let's open up Windsurf, and here we want to select. Okay, so you want to open up Windsurf or actually go ahead and download it. You will have to update it if you have not already done that. I just want to note to you that if you want to use Windsurf with, the premium plan, it's very cheap right now. So this is worth it. But right now you can use all of these completely for free, zero cost. And I think the pricing cost will be super aggressive from Windsurf. So let's see here what is available. We have the software engineering lite completely for free, as you can see on the right, cascade chat mode. And they don't allow us to use the big model right now. I don't know why. This is really strange. I would love if I could use it, but probably my expectation is that it's completely full, and that's why we cannot use it. So no problem, let's get started. Okay, so no problem, let's go ahead and create like a Transformers web page, and let's create also a game. This is the typical benchmarks that I would like to use for this kind of tools. So let's give it this prompt. Maybe we have to open up a folder so it can apply the changes. So let's go with tutorial. Okay, let's select that. Yes. Okay, so let's give it the prompt again. We're going to use the software engineer 1 for limited time. Hit the enter button and let's see the generation and the result. As we wait for the generation to happen, I really want to tell you that it's so crucial, it's so important, guys, to learn to use this kind of coding tools, because this is the future. This is what is going to happen. Here we have the response from the tool. It's creating the style CSS. Guys, AI, if you learn how to use it right now, can enhance your productivity at least 10x every single day. That's exactly what I'm teaching in the course. I'm showing you exactly how I'm coding everything. On this channel over here, you also have loads of free videos. You have the live streams that I show you how I use AI every day to code. Guys, it's so powerful. You really need to invest in learning how to use it. You don't really need to learn how to create these things. Nobody is going to tell you you need to create them, because these are built by hundreds and thousands of top PhD people on large scale, huge companies. You cannot compete with them at this level. It's impossible. But what you can do is learn to leveraging these people, because when you learn to leverage AI, what you do is you leverage thousands of these students across hundreds of years of experience. So essentially, you're like the end user of these PhDs. You get the final product and you learn to use it to create amazing things. It's like Apple that used CPUs to create MacBooks, iPhones. They didn't learn to create CPUs when they got started. They used the tech and created something even more amazing with loads of more profit margins. Lots of people tell you, learn and sell the tools. But all of the money makers, yeah, there were 1-2 tool companies in each field that made money. But the biggest money makers were always the people that use the tools to create amazing things for consumers. And that's what you want to do, because the tools, you cannot create them. You cannot possibly compete in that field. I don't want to be restrictive, but it's literally impossible. You fight billions of dollars, you need millions of dollars to actually compete, and you need hundreds and thousands of people. Only big companies can. So this is gated, but you can use their expertise, you can use their fight to commoditize AI, and you can build on top of them. And that's what we do in this channel. That's what I teach you in the courses. Take action. So let's see the result. What I can see is that the model is super slow. It takes a lot of time. It's thinking so much. It's probably very verbose. So yeah, this is something negative. When you want to create something, when you want to code something, you want two things: speed and accuracy. Maybe the model is very accurate, but in terms of speed, it's very slow. They need new inference providers, maybe invest in that. They need new inference providers to speed up the model, because it's taking like 3 to 4 minutes. This is not good. This is not good, especially when you're in a coding editor and you try to code all of the things, all right? So that's just my opinion. Okay, so it gave us a list of what it done, what its file is doing, and let's go ahead and accept all the changes and maybe see the results. So as you know, we have created this page so many times, so we've got a good point of reference. Okay, let's see, this mode is working. This is completely out of shape. I don't really know what happened here, but it looks nice. I really like the design. I really also like this transformer architecture, looks good. I also like how it spreads to the whole width of the page. I think this is a positive. And here we can see everything. So the website is looking good. I think it's not rich enough in terms of final result. but that's to be expected. In my opinion, I would place it in the top 5 tools. It's obviously worse than Gemini 2.5 Pro, but I think this is really at the level of Claude 3.5 Sonnet. And we cannot expect something better than that, and I will tell you exactly the reason why. So when you use Windsurf, most people use 3.5 Sonnet and 3.7 Sonnet. So what happens with this tool is that they get free training data from people that use the free version. But all of the training data they get essentially come from 3.5 Sonnet and 3.7 Sonnet. So this tool has an upper cap of 3.7 Sonnet thinking, because all of the data are of this quality or lower. So what they try to do is essentially distill their new model using all of this free data that they pay for, but users get and users use, and they try to create an alternative that is cheaper for them to serve because Sonnet is so costly. And yeah, they can just work on that and get their own users' data for a cheaper price and improve on them and do all of these sort of things. So that's essentially what happened. This is essentially what these models are. They are essentially clones of 3.7 Sonnet, of Claude 3.5 Sonnet, which was the most used models of Windsurf. Of course, there are some training data from OpenAI as well and all of these sort of things, but essentially this is pretty much what happened. So they're going to build on top of this using probably supervised fine-tuning, using the new data, reasoning data that they can gather from users using their models. You know, maybe they have some kind of surveys for free users, so they can use all that to improve these kind of things. But again, the result is good, especially if you consider that this is completely free to use right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this code and I'm going to go to P5.js because we asked it to create a P5.js game. Okay, so this is the editor, and let's check the Flappy Bird game to give you a good sense of whether this is worth it or not. So, okay, it looks nice. The control is good. Oh, I really like the particles. This game is going to be hard. Oh my God, I died. Okay, let's play again. Okay, the game, I gotta say, this is one of the best. Oh my God, I nearly got hit and I died. Okay, this is possibly the best game I have ever seen from a model. Okay, high score game over particle system. This is good. This is the best game a tool has ever created. This is the best game. It's one of the hardest ones. It has the rocks with all of these things like planets. But I think this is the best game. So this is a very positive for this tool. This is a very positive. Now, I don't know if I really want to go one more step ahead, if I want to waste any more of your time with this, but let's try and create an SPX 500 calculator. I think the video is quite short as well, so let's try and see if it can create an SPX 500 calculator. I really want to get a sense of how good this is. I really want to. Okay, so we have finally the result. Let's check out the response. Let's hit the refresh here. Interesting. No changes done. Oh, it's still editing the script.js. Okay, so let's wait. Oh, and it's actually reading and it sees the folder is the SPX 500 calculator, so it changes actually this file. All right, this is interesting. So this is the SPX 500 calculator. It's also updating the JS files, so it's not finished. Let's see. Come on, let's fucking edit this. Come on. Wake the fuck up, Windsurf. You're going so slowly today. You are going so slowly today. I'm disappointed. It's not fast enough for a good model to use. I'm not happy. It's like Donald Trump. I'm not happy. So I really feel like this is nice, but it's so slow that you don't want to use it. And this is negative. When you want to code, when you create things, you want to see the result fast. You don't want to leave this chatting, come 10 minutes later. No, you don't want. You want real time, maybe wait 30 seconds. That's fine. But I'm waiting like 3 to 4 minutes and it gets mistakes. This is not good. But the model as an AI capability, it's good. But I don't like what I'm seeing right now. This is very slow. I don't like this. Hopefully the paid version is faster. But yeah, like this SPX 500 calculator, it's not bad. It has like this chart or whatever, and you can get an API from the free plan. That looks fine. I've got nothing bad to say about it, and it's not fully loaded, but I don't have any more time to waste in this. I think it's worth it. Give it a look. Bye.